everybody. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Thursday. Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. I thought I would do my lucky Scalamonts run of the day, just to warm up before we get really going with the meat of the stream, so to speak. How are you guys doing? Correct's on a 35 stream streak. I was about to say it's more than me, but that factually can't be true. It feels like it should be more than me. It's Hazel time. It's Hazel time. Hazel's here. Hazel's some amount of awake. We're keeping our arms and legs inside the ride. We're keeping our fingers firmly attached to our hands. Day is sore. Good session with Trina this morning. Nice. Nice. Very good. Me too. Not so, maybe different sore, but yeah. Me too this morning. I was sitting on the couch enjoying coffee and breakfast with my partner and Moose, and it was time to get up to come start the stream. And I was kind of like looking at my legs and then like looking up at the general direction to which I needed to go. And I was like, come on, guys, you can do this. Count of 3. Brand level 80. Holy smokes. Congratulations. Had our last ultrasound today for little Bean, 34 weeks, such a big head. Expected to be 8 pounds. Getting a head start, my goodness. I'm happy to hear that she's healthy, doing good. Watched me do delves yesterday, decided to give Helio Brand another try. Slightly better for me is DPS. Underpin's still out of reach, though. Yeah. I've decided to table two rank Underpin until the proverbial later, until I guess I get like epic curios and brand leveled all the rest of the way up, and I'm sure I'll have some more gear by then too. I think it's doable as it stands, but not for me. Not unless I want to get a lot gooder, and I don't really feel like I want to get that good. Managed to complete Underpin double question last night in my Ret Pally. Very nice. Thanks for incredible raid comments. Thank you for watching them. It's me with rank 1 Underpin. Yeah, it's a cool fight. I didn't do Zekvir, so I can't really say how it compares to Zekvir, but I like having a fight in the tier that's kind of like a single player Mage Tower style challenge, even if it's not like tuned to your class or anything. The big challenge of it seems to be just like staying on top of bomb kicking and movement, which is kind of universal to every class, I think. So, something. Heard Underpin's easier than the last guy. Good afternoon. Forgot it was daylight savings already in North America. Logged into Twitch, and there you are, already started. Show the ATT. Oh yeah, you want to see? The difference is that A, we only have 2 of these things left, which is pretty crazy. And B, I bought the Malefic Bracers. The only zone drops here are Scourge Stone items and then Dark Rune crafted items. I bought the Malefic Bracers on Kil'jaeden's auction house. They were posted for 5,000 gold, which I deemed to be a very good price. They're usually kind of in the 20 to 40k range. There is another pair there, so if anybody's also shopping for Malefic Bracers, there's one on Kil'jaeden, North America. But yeah, if they drop for me, then I'll say, oops, I probably shouldn't have bought them, but I feel like the 5k will come back to me. I feel like we might just financially recover. But yeah, big plan for today is to do delves, because I want to keep leveling my brand. So I want to do bountiful delves for the day, and I changed my mind. I decided I do want to do 11s this week, just because I might get my Gilded Crest through keys, but I ain't getting them before raid, and I want to have my Gilded Crests like today, or some Gilded Crest today would be nice, just so I can kind of get a few pieces upgraded ahead of our prog night. We killed a brand new boss last night. We killed Sprocket Monger Lockenstock, which is good. So we're down another boss. I don't know how many that is. 5-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're 5 down on heroic, and we've got a progression night tonight. So any little shred of upgrade that I can get for myself would not be a bad idea. T11 is holy as cake. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Flabby too. He's doing them too he's leveling his brand as well, so I figure if he's in there and I'm in there, it'll just be nice to go together. So I'm gonna call him, see if he's see if he's up. Let me see. Hello? Oh no, I had push to talk on from Raid Night. Hang on.
Hello.
I always do this.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. That's better.
What's up?
Oh, do you want to delve? You want to do some 311s and an 8?
3 11s and an 8 is 22.
Very good. Can have a gold star
Sure.
sticker after class.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Also, no, it's not. Wait, what are you doing? I'm like thinking through. Wait, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, jeez. All right. Looks like today, spiral weave, excavation site, two up top side, earthcrawl mines and fungal folly.
Ooh.
I still have 15 minutes left to raid consumables, so I plan on milking those for all they're worth. I got the sickest
Sounds like
Murloc
good.
transform from the Murloc altar in raid last night.
Oh yeah? Which one did you get?
I have like demon wings and a purple hat
Oh.
that seems to have a flower on my forehead. I don't quite know what's happened here, like what character this is meant to be, but he's partying is what he's doing.
Party.
Do that math again, please. Listen, as if you never know what they were intended to do with numbers, you can never be wrong. Right? Party.
Also make me late.
Okay. You and your big old leveled Bran. Well, leveleder than mine anyway. What's yours
Yeah,
at?
mine's definitely.
Mine is at 53.
Yeah, I think mine's like 61 or 2 or something like that.
That is a pretty big thing. I'm at fungal folly.
I was just doing the world quest real quick to.
Oh, key shards. Should I do that too?
You can come over and do it if you want. I just finished.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll wait here. I don't really need them on my priest. I think I'm pretty set for champion gear. I should do this in a dungeon spec, probably. Oh, no, I have a delve healing spec. That's right. Holy does not look like it's in the best spot this tier. Hope they give him a small buff. I'll take any buffs, but I'm doing fine. I know you said Holy and not me, but I'm apparently taking this personally. How do you get the Noggin Fogger toy? Oh. There's a new one that you can buy from the Steam Weedle Rep Master in Undermine. That's how I got it. It was Resonance Crystals it revered with Steam Weedle Rep. The toy is called Everlasting Noggin Fogger Elixir, and I've just now remembered that I have that.
It'll make you go broke though.
Yeah, 50 silver a gulp. I'm really spending big over here. Lagnaros, thank you for the 12-month resub. Happy 1 year. I hope it's been a good year for you.
11.
11.
Done.
Heaven watch over us. I feel like I've gotten lazy doing 8s. Like I don't know if I'm gonna respect the 11. I should eat a food buff here.
Doing grenades and overdrive pylon.
Okay. Do you want me to keep a lookout for curiosities?
Yeah.
Okay, that can be my job. You do all the damage and I'll look for shinies.
Treasure?
It's not junk. It's treasure. Oh, I didn't check my parse on our lock and stock kill. I only just started looking at parses again. Because one of our friends was messaging me about about parses. And then I started looking again and I was like, okay, as long as I got at least 190 for the night somewhere, then I'll feel like I'm living my life.
I finally decided on that boss to not get lazy, and like 3 pulls before we killed it, I finally switched to like a single target spec.
Oh yeah. Well, you parse. Hang on, I'm looking at yours. You did it. Yeah, you got a purple parse on our kill. You got an 86 with 1.9k DPS. 1.9k mil. 1 mil k mil. I'm gonna come follow you. I'm coming. I have a lot of overheal, but I feel like that's just my mastery. I don't think there's a lot I can do about that. We did kill a new heroic boss. We killed Sprocketmonger Lockenstock. You have to say the whole thing every time. It's the law. I was both surprised and not surprised by how long it took us to do that. What was it that I thought we would do faster? Like, we all had a lot more gear than last week, so like our re-clear felt really good. Like bosses that were really hard progression for us last week felt like easy farm this week.
Mhm.
But then I thought Lockenstock would be kind of the same thing, and we really had to like we were just having trouble with the screws. We were just,
Yeah.
we would have most people, but not everybody, pre-move for the screws. And all you need is one screw in melee, and then it's just messed up. It just gets way harder and you start losing people. Sounds like I'm padding. Sounds like you're poking with the wrong lady today. I'll warn you right now, I'm sleepy and I'm kind of crappy. I'm not above being vindictive. Imagine that boss trying to get his name to fit in a credit card. Sprocketmonger Lockenstock. Can you run logs and parses as a solo player and delve to see if you're getting better? That's a great question. Can you log delves? You must be able to, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing you can. I don't know what purpose it would serve though.
Well, to iterate on your own performance. But you could just kind of like try to... Well, no, to iterate on your own performance. I think it makes sense.
Mhm.
Plus, if somebody was like, hypothetically not like doing group content and delves was kind of like the first thing that they really wanted to work on in that way, then it might be a good opportunity for them to get used to looking at logs and interpreting logs before, you know, getting into group content.
That is true.
I'm just saying words. Oh, haste. Wow. I keep hoping that I'm going to start getting some of these achievements for having done all the stories because we're doing so many of these now. Mythic Delve Invitational.
Rental.
I'm having more fun in delves, but I'm still kind of like... I don't know. I like it when they're really fast and easy, and I like it when they're really hard and like I feel super accomplished for just surviving. But when they're in the middle and they're just kind of taking a while but not being dangerous, that's when I feel like it gets boring. And sometimes farm delves turn into that. That's why I'm really happy that you were able to come do this with me, because I feel like it's way faster with you. Nightfall Saint, the
Rental.
fastest.
Rental.
The weather cannot figure out what it's doing here. It was like jumping rain at 6 a.m. and then it was sunny by like 7:30. And then it was raining again by like 8. And I know that's just springtime and it happens every year, but like every year I'm like, what is it? What are you doing? Pick a thing. Getting my clothes all wet over here. You're making my doggy all soggy.
Doggy doggy.
Yeah, Moose's fur gets all wet. And then you can towel him off, but then he dries kind of frizzy. He's
Rental.
funny looking. I'll hatch the egg. Oh no, I won't. Never mind. Thought it was gonna help for a second.
Rental.
Weird weather right now. Frosty in the morning, nice and sunny by 11. I'm happy it's not frosty in the morning here now. I did not care for scraping ice off my car. Makes my fingies cold. But yeah, I bet that would be challenging for gardening too. Like it's spring, so you want to like start planting stuff and moving stuff outside and hardening things off. But if it's going to freeze overnight, there's some stuff that's just not going to survive that. If someone was trying to garden.
You guys have a lot of health.
I was just thinking, I was like, I feel like we've been fighting this for a long time. Like I've kind of gotten lost in thought and then come back to the fight and then gotten lost in thought and then come back to it. And I'm like, we're still fighting the same dude. Should have PI'd you. I'll PI you now. Just keep it rolling.
Rental.
Got a windshield cover for a car. I have one too. I just have to put it out the night before. which is kind of like a problem if I didn't think that it was going to freeze.
Gruntle.
It also depends on what kind of parking spot I ended up getting.
You do yoga today?
I did. I'm feeling it. I'm so tired. I had this solved. I had figured out that if I just got up at 5:30 every day and not just on yoga days, then it wasn't a big deal. And I got lots of rest and I felt great. But then I started sleeping until 8 again if I didn't need to go, and I ran to It's like jet lag, but it's self-imposed.
Funny.
It's just, it's so dark and cold at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, we're going. Oh, wow, I didn't... Huh?
Yeah, you gotta fish 3 things out of here.
Okay. I've never... I mean, I've seen the toy. For a moment, I thought you dropped it. Part of like a systemic effort to break down my brain. Some kind of remote deploys itself as soon as the temperature starts to drop. I just need to pay attention to the weather forecast. I just don't. It was also like a crazy windstorm last night. But not for very long. It like came and then it smooshed through and then it went. But it was good because there's lots of new sticks for Moose. He likes windstorms because there's always fresh sticks on the ground after.
Charging. Move.
Yeah, we
Did
got...
you stun it?
Yes, I did. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to. Oh, I forgot.
How could this happen to me?
Charging. Move.
We have progression raid tonight. How do you feel about it? This is the microphone.
It'll be a raid, you know?
Yeah. Prognites are kind of,
Charging.
they're fun if I'm in the right mood for them.
Mm-hmm.
Charging.
I just, I'm never in the right mood for them. Oh no, I did. Oh no, it's okay. He's dead now. Did it again. I just, it's tough, you know. I'm just a young one, and I don't have the attention span. Or I'm trying to have the attention span, but it's hard. Windy here too. Not my favorite. Warm. Almost too warm. Almost too warm.
Watch your step.
Listen, if you want to share some of that, I'll send over some crocuses and daffodils. The
your step.
daffodils are amazing right now. I can't wait until tulip
Watch your
season.
step.
I don't even have any. It's just actually I might have one in one of my planters. I keep forgetting where my bulbs are. I just plant other stuff in the bulb planters.
Yeah, you said you wanted a pair of tulips, right?
I wanted parrot
Watch your
tulips.
step.
Yeah, a pair of them.
Oh, probably more than just a pair of parrot tulips.
Watch your step.
Oh, yeah, spring's always really pretty here. I was looking up house stuff. Not like house listings or anything, but like
Watch your step.
I wanted to know more about perimeter drains because that was something I've been talking with my realtor about, how some of the really old houses don't have them and it lets water leak into the basement concrete and the foundation and like how, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, what? I wanted to know more about how it worked because I hate feeling stupid. And I know that no one's expecting you to know all of these things when you first start out, but I figured I should probably do a little research and figure out how it works. And apparently they just basically, a new one, which is ideally what you want, they just bury PVC pipe with holes and mesh to keep dirt out in like a trench around the house, and it'll collect the water and it'll direct it away from the foundation of your house. And you don't really need to do any maintenance because it's basically buried as long as nothing goes wrong with it. And then if something's not working, then you need to have someone dig it up and deal with it. But it's pretty much like a set and forget thing. Ideally, it's PVC and not... You can have clay tiles. It's also called a weeping drain. You can have like weeping tiles that do the same thing that the really old houses will have, but they don't work as effectively as the PVC one. And this is what I was looking at last night during progression rating because I was bored.
That's funny.
What are we proccing tonight? One-armed bandit, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. One of my guildies always calls raid night going to work. Mouse over healing. No add-on. No add-on at all. Just mouse over, global mouse over enabled. In the settings, you can just turn on mouse over cast. I used to use macros. I would just write individual macros for it. But I use the global one on my healers now. Wish our spring was prettier. City just looks like a bit of a wasteland between the lack of snow and no green. Brief, but... Yeah. The green never died here over this past winter. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it'll get cold enough and snowy enough that like all the grass dies, so it just kind of gets that like brown gray wasteland feel. But this year, the lawn's like stuck, which is kind of nice, especially because they're not mine. I might have to learn how to mow a lawn. I'm gonna be out there with like a scythe, and my neighbors will be like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'll be like, "Haha, it's stuck with me. I bought it."
All right, which one is it?
I guess I don't need a scythe unless I'm growing wheat. What's happening in this delve? Did you find a place? Oh, no. I'm still in the... We're still looking. It's gonna be a process.
I think it's this one. It's either this one or the one you're standing next to. Nice.
I have no earthly idea what just happened.
We were just supposed to kill the one that was copying him.
Oh, that's fun! Maybe I'll do it again in my hunter later so I can try it. I was just killing all of them, like that one boss in Mob Time Walking. Saskatoon is cheap and not recommended. I have some family there. Ahoy Stumpy, thank you for the 25-month resub. Appreciate the chat here. Didn't know about that mechanic of the delve. Yeah, neither did I. Shout out to Flabby. You must have seen this before.
Yeah.
Either that or you're just better at sight reading the game. Run in a specific circle on a time limit? Sure, this isn't the weirdest thing I've done today. A time limit? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Remember, if you fail, we all fail.
That's funny. That's what they were saying during raid last night when we were trying to dodge the purple orbs on Heroic Clock and Stock. And then I ate one of the orbs and then I had to heal us back up on our kill. And then I was like, it's fine. I needed to parse. Can't believe you have fam my town. I do. They used to live up north in the Yukon, but they left the Yukon and they landed in Saskatoon. I haven't been to visit or anything. I've never been to Saskatchewan in total. I've flown over it. I never went to the Yukon either. I'd like to eventually. I think it'd be cool to do. There has to be some kind of like wildlife tour that you can do, or like a wildlife sanctuary tour or something. I don't know. They've got amazing nature there. I like the animals. Yukon, absolutely on the bucket list.
Charging. Move.
Which provinces have I visited? Visited is kind of a word that implies more looking around than what I've done. The only place that I've ever actually like explored anywhere is here in BC, and really on the island. Like I've never even really like gone to a park on mainland BC or anything. But I've been to Alberta. When I was like 12, I went to the West Edmonton Mall with an aunt. And then I've been to Toronto for a like a work trip from my last job, which still felt weird that I was going on because I was like 20 and working retail, and they were like, "You want to go to the conference?" And I'm like, "Sure." Yes. Cool. And that was where I got my first tattoo, and I saw the CN Tower, and I learned that my bosses drank more than I did. Airport stop. Oh yeah, I guess if airport stopover is counted, then I've of course done Calgary, but I've never actually gone outside of the airport in Calgary. Dad grew up in the prairies, and apparently the saying is you can watch your dog run away for days. Oh Jesus. Moose, no. Come back. I have not heard of Torngat Mountains.
This guy, I'm gonna pop hero right after he's stunned, after he does his little whirly thing or whatever.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask you, does it benefit you for me to PI you during hero, or would you rather me chain it at the end? Do you get like haste
can do
capped?
it. You can no, you can do it during hero. That's fine.
Okay.
So like now he's almost done, so I'll like send it.
There you go. Time to go all out.
Watch
In
your
accents
step.
I can't do, there's a goblin that has some line about the nerve of something, but he says it like noive. I can't quite do it, and I want to. It's always fascinated me when like specific words in an accent will come out like wildly different. But the I need to slow it down. Do you know what I mean, or am I just having a stroke?
No, I definitely know what you mean.
Do you
Mhm.
remember the
Watch
line at
your
all?
step.
No.
I do not.
I was hearing it last night in Raid.
What was the line?
Well
I don't know. I just remember it had the word nerve that came out. Super different. When I was watching Alone that one time, I was trying to do the Atlantic. I was trying to learn the Atlantic Canada accent that one person had, because he kept saying it was a
Watch
noise
your
poik.
step.
That's a noise poik. Love that accent. It's so good.
Where was that guy from?
Oh, Maritimes somewhere. Eastern Canada. I don't remember where.
Like Labrador?
Well
Yeah,
done.
something like that. Like, I know it's the same country as me, but it seems so far away that it's like a totally different world.
Watch your step.
Why I oughta. When I moved away from BC, people expected me to say a boot. Is that like a BC thing? When I started making friends with Americans, they expected me to say a boot. And if I ever did, they would stop to point it out. But I didn't know it was like a BC thing. It's more of like a... I don't want to say rural, but like, I don't know. I feel like people in Victoria speak exactly like people from Seattle. Or almost exactly.
I think the one thing that I caught about you immediately was that you said bagel.
I do not say bagel.
You do.
It's a bagel. That's different.
You say bagel.
I do not say bagel. Oh. I could go for a bagel. I got Epic Mechasaur Kit, Epic Comically Large Magnet. Pretty happy with that. What else did I get? Gilded Crest, very good. Lots of brand XP.
Mhm.
I got an... Oh no, you got an Edgy Mace. What did I get? I got an Interest Compounder. Oh, I got a mace too. Does it have a cool appearance? Oh yeah, yeah.
You'll all
look at
get
that. It's a bomb.
maces. What's the next one? Earthcrawl?
Yeah. I get made fun of because I say bagel. 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 Can you pick me up a bagel from Timmy's? Bagel. It is not bagel. Bagel sounds like boggle, but with a bag.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You always said bagel.
Do I still say that?
No.
Well, then what happened?
I don't know. You told me.
What if I got Americanized? I probably did. I lived there a long time.
Oh.
Definitely a bagel angle. It's what they think Canadians say and BC people don't. Keep getting Florendo voice lines stuck in my head. I have not watched Shorzy. Matured out of your bagel face. I don't remember ever saying that. And you'll never find proof. In Canada we say decal and Americans say decal. I feel like I don't say that word enough to really know how I'm supposed to say it. Like, it doesn't really come up. It's fairly limited application. Just like decals. Happy didn't absorb much of the accent being born in Texas. I kind of love the southern US accent. I know people bag on it, but I think it's cool. Got made fun of at American band camps for calling the bathroom a restroom. I would always say washroom because it sounded more classy. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. Hazel says southern differently. I know some people say southern. They lose the O. It's just southern. South. Southern. Southern. I'm thinking about it too much. It's like when you hear a word too many times and you start realizing you don't know what any of them mean. My kid says rubbish bin instead of trash can, mostly because he watched Peppa Pig when he was little. When I was a kid, I could always tell whenever I'd been reading too much Harry Potter because I started saying reckon. That is not a word that we get on this side of the pond naturally. I would start reckoning things. Say reckon often. Bloody hell.
Are these rescuing things the same thing? Is it? Oh no.
No, they're just in there. Plenty of reckon in the southern U.S. What's this? Oh, it's a grapple point. I'm still getting Nerubian chitin. Speaking of words, I don't know how to say. I'm at 464. I have refused to farm it on purpose. Started using EU or UK jargon owing to influence from France. Say Eldrachi. I don't know what that means, which makes me nervous. I'm doing it because it's you, but generally speaking, someone on stream telling you to say a word you don't know is a big fat trap. It's a DH hero talent. Never heard of him. I don't know what demon hunters are up to and I don't trust it.
You never really know with them. Are they good? Are they evil?
Yeah. Eldrachi. Code for you hate people who hate blueberries. Sometimes I give my dog a blueberry and he carries it around safely in his mouth for a while before he eats it. He like babysits it for a bit. Oh, you hate people who eat blueberries. Okay, that's slightly less cryptic than hating people that hate blueberries. We're a member of the pro blueberry lobby over here. Maybe he thinks it's like a baby bird egg. He's just not ready for it yet. Forgets it's in his mouth. Well, he'll like spit it out gently onto his bed and then kind of lick it for a while and then like nose it for a while and then take it back in his mouth. It makes me nervous because I think he's going to stain the rug or the furniture or something, but also it'd be kind of far from the worst thing that's ever happened to the rug or the furniture. I should be so lucky if those stains are from blueberries. But yeah, it's really cute. Oh my gosh, this morning he ran right up to the cat. He was so happy to see her. He was licking her all over the ears and she was kind of like, yeah, fine, because he's wearing her down. And then something that he does with us that I didn't know he wanted to try with the cat was he started trying to nibble her ear. Like if he's really happy to see me, he'll be like giving like puppy kisses and then he'll kind of take his little nibblers going ng, 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 ng. And I saw him try to nibble her ear. I'm like, hold on, buddy, you gotta calm down. She is not going to appreciate that. Holy smokes. I don't think he got her because she didn't do anything, but it's a one-way ticket to cat resentment town. Corn nibbles. I can't be the only person that has a dog that does that. It's very gentle. Like he's not really like biting you. He's not chomp chomp chomp. He's just
Charging.
when he's really happy. Although I probably sound like one of those delusional people that, oh, my dog only bites me because he loves me. Look how cute. Look how cute the chompers are. Look at this large predator that lives in my home. Isn't he adorable? Treasure crab. Our pup would do that. Ear nibbles in cat language mean a very different thing. It's just so funny to see how he's wearing her down. I wonder if she would like him better or worse if she could see him. I don't know. We'll never know. Oh, hey. Thanks for doing these jobs with me. I think I would have fallen asleep if I was trying to do them by myself.
Of course. Nice to do 11s.
Are you going to be able to send like a bunch of upgrades with the crests that you've got?
Definitely a couple upgrades before tonight. What about you?
Yeah. I know I'm Captain Valor Stones, and then we got all our runed crests from Delves and then from Raid last night, so that's all set. Got another 90 to spend. I now understand the meaning of the tummy as a trap with reference to cat tummies. Could see him at war thinking, I must not kickbox this arm, and the natural instincts.
Charging. Move.
Yeah. Some cats it's not. That's the tricky part, is cats are very individual about that, and some of them genuinely want you to pet their tummy. And then some cats do not want that. They're like, I'm trusting you not to do it, and then if you do it, they're like, gosh darn it. Now you have to pay. You did this to yourself, you know. For years, I didn't really pet Kira's tummy because I figured it would be a trap. And then one day I just tried it and she was like, oh, yeah, okay. It's a good spot. Kitty loves tummy ribs. I feel like all pets are very individual, but cats in particular give like...
Watch your step.
They really don't care what you think cats are supposed to do.
Watch your step.
They will pick and choose catisms at their own
Watch your
leisure.
step. Watch your step.
Speaking of kitties, Meryl?
Watch your step.
She's around somewhere. She may come through at some point.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I'm trying to think of questions to ask Flabby to interview him about. Probably something WoW, something about the patch or
Watch your step.
Delves or something. I'm just trying to think of a good
Watch your
question, you
step.
know.
I like the kobolds better than the goblins.
Do you?
I do, actually.
I do too. I like the goblins a lot, but the kobolds are just so funny. I can't stop quoting, "Don't ask where I got it." It's like my favorite thing to say. It's so fun. It's not junk. It's treasure. They must say other things. I need to turn dialogue back on and like go hang out with them
Watch
in
your step.
Ringing Deeps. There's got to be other good lines. Those are just the ones that I know.
Watch your step.
Wants to go to the hall in front of the bedrooms and scream when the kids are trying to nap. Yeah.
Watch your step.
Running dungeons for transmog. Why are my
Watch your
BFA
step.
long strider items lower item levels than classic drops? Gear scaling is all kinds of messed up. It's just weird. It's been squished so many times that there's just strange outliers. Sometimes something will have a higher item level, but like
Watch your
substantially less stats as well. That can happen.
Watch your step.
But the important thing is that you get to keep all the transmog.
Watch your
I
step.
think if I ever go back to classic and kill kobolds and Elwyn, I'm gonna have a crisis of
Watch your
guilt.
step. Watch your step.
But done with Blackrock Mountain dungeons. Nice.
Runful.
Those are fun ones to get checked off the list. Oh. This is a funny spot
Uh-oh.
to fight this guy. Yeah, I know. I healed him too.
Frontal.
You know why we killed Lock and Stock last night is because I clicked off my neural recalibrator, atomic recalibrator thing, and I
Yeah.
went back to being just a gnome. Lucky
Oh.
gnome.
What were you last night?
I was a Draenei for a while. Like
Hmm.
just a female Draenei. Sometimes it's nice being tall because I feel like people can see me, which is occasionally useful, but it's just not me.
I like being a gnome.
Yeah.
Did you get this one?
No.
You can get it.
But I started the cart. They're leaving. Oh, there.
Another ambush. This must be how they captured the
Hazel, you made me do it. I could not bring myself to play a gnome. I am now a green gnome with
Watch
money
your
issues, aka a goblin. Because, I mean, what is a gnome if not kind of a mossy... What is a goblin if not a mossy gnome with debt?
Watch your step.
Thinking about the Discworld races, compared with their WoW parallels, I think Goblin is the one that matches the most closely. Discworld goblins!
You take out the
I mean, they mainly show up in the later novels.
will follow
They're meant to be, like, smelly. They are kind of artificey. They love working on the train. They like inventing stuff. They live in caves, which is maybe not so much like WoW goblins who like living in slums, I guess. I don't know.
Watch your step.
But the Discworld goblins have very like night elfy names. Like they're very much like of the twilight, the darkness, and sound of the
Watch your
raindrop
step.
in the morning kind of thing. I felt like he was trying to like find a way to humanize them to the other races, and he was like, what if they have really ethereal sounding names
Charging.
and they play really nice music? That'll make everybody not judge them. Does that make gnomes well-adjusted goblins? Flabby, did you do double question underpin?
No, I have not yet.
Did you try
I
it?
did No, I did question mark the very first day I did delves. I did after I did the 11s and stuff like that, but I never tried double question mark yet.
I feel like Discworld dwarves aren't like they're different than WoW dwarves, but they're not wildly different. The main thing just being that you can't visually tell the female and the male dwarves apart in Discworld. It's kind of like a secret. At least in the tradition, like, you know, in the beginning.
Tradition?
is up ahead. We'll wait for you to clear the area first.
Web General. Yaminar. I'm glad they buffed these things. They used to feel so silly relative to the XP that you got at the end of the dungeon. Trolls are the most different. Yeah, Discworld trolls don't really have any kind of parallel in WoW. They're really cool.
Watch your step.
And Discworld trolls are like rock-based life forms, and they do like drugs. They do. They have drugs called like slab and slice and slam and stuff like that that like the law enforcement is trying to get on top of, because you know those city troll kids are really having a tough time. And then they drink coffee, but instead of it being coffee, it's just like a
Watch your
mineral dissolved in like a solvent or something. Like
Charging.
they eat like rocks basically because they're a silica-based life form. It's cool. They're also really stupid when they're hot, and they're really smart when they're cold. So like all of the wise trolls, unless except for the diamond trolls, of course, they live in like colder places. And there's like a plot line where one of the troll watch members suddenly turns into a genius because they're like locked in a freezer. It's really funny. I'm sad. I only have one Discworld novel left, and I've decided not to start it. I can't face being done, so I've switched to a different book for the time being. I'm doing a reread of Lev Grossman's The Magicians, because that's always good for a reread. It's been a few years since I read it, I think.
Wasn't that the one with the TV show?
Yeah, it had a sci-fi TV show. TV show was okay.
Yeah.
Books are better.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Here we go. Left Magicians. They're great books. They're very readable too. Like they're very page
Watch
flippy.
your step.
Maybe that's a weird thing to say about a book. You flip pages in all of them, but like, I guess they're compelling reads, I could say, but without being like devoid of substance. They also do a really good job of having protagonists that are protagonists, but are not necessarily sympathetic, or that are not entirely sympathetic.
Watch your step.
Because Quentin, especially early Quentin, but Quentin in general kind of sucks. Or at least he's kind of gross in the way that he thinks about like the women around him. But you can kind of see how he became that way, and you can see how he evolves as he like goes through things. But it's not like necessarily in the way he's acting, but just like the observations that the book makes when you're from his point of view. I could see how it would put somebody off though, because they start with those chapters and it's pretty apparent. So somebody just starting that didn't know much about the rest of the books might might be like, wow, this is gross. Only saw the show. Oh, I highly recommend the books. There's 3 of them. They're very good. It's delve number 2, right?
Mhm.
Nice. 63k XP. I think that we do get more Bran XP for an 11 compared to an 8. Not necessarily enough to make it worth running the 11s past the 3, but you know, something. It's funny, I'm still using keys. Oh, Foot Bomb Dispenser. I got a Blast Master 3000. It's got Leech on it. I don't know what like trinkets I should use for Shadow really. Oh, I got a pet. I got a violet spore bit. Hopefully not violent violet spore bit. And impact conversion matrix. Nice. Green floaty thing is my trinket. That is my Mr. Pick Me Up. That's a raid trinket. Healing trinket. Okay. Where would you like to go next?
Ooh. For like the last one?
Mm-hmm. We have, I think it's Spiral Weave or Excavation Site 9 are the options.
Spiral Weave.
Okay.
Going back to Dornigal.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna turn in my, Call to Delves.
Oh, you're right. I guess we could just Hearth.
Ignited Flare Jar. Oh, it's a champion offhand. Oh, I like that one. It's purple. Or pink. Or magenta.
Maroon.
I'm gonna Google what color maroon really is. I've always kind of pictured it as a burgundy, but like... no, it's more just like a dark red. Brownish crimson color. Is
Red.
burgundy not... I guess
Expensive.
burgundy is kind of purpler. A few carriers I haven't played with. Bio Printer's so good. Some of the combat carriers are fun. It seems like the curios are not like perfectly balanced, but like relatively close to where it's not horrible if you just want to use whatever ones you want, which is kind of nice. I don't know if that's a true statement, but it feels true. There's a word I've heard pronounced a number of different ways. Hearth. I feel like I say it interchangeably. I'll say hearth or hearth, but I feel like it's always a hearthstone. Yeah.
Hearthstone. Hearthstone. Hearth.
Here's a new one. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to fly past a pet battle. I kind of want to do Undermine Family Battler. I just need to find time to do it. It's just kind of boring, but like, I can do it and I want the pet. It gives one of the goggle hyena babies, a yellow one called Foreman, who supposedly just wants to grill, so of course I want to name him George.
Oops. I was trying to delete details.
Oh, I've done some bad
What'd you
things.
do? Uh-oh. You're in trouble. Run.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just leash. Don't mind me.
Jump below.
Yeah. At least I'm a heal spec. One that makes the carriers and the delve easier to find feels like a waste to me. It also does, there is a combat effect to it. It also, I think, makes enemies take more damage whenever it does that, like, ping.
Apparently that curio has seen some play in the underpin fight.
I was running it in the underpin fight because the guide I was looking at told me to.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I did find the way that it, like, I wanted to try using it to mark curios. And I found that the way it was marking them was kind of annoying. Like, it wasn't unmarking them after they were looted. Which made it kind of harder to figure out whether or not you got them all instead of easier.
I've tried using it, and that combined with Rare Scanner was just way too much.
Yeah.
Yo, you like my new helm? Look at this thing.
Hang on a sec. I gotta summon EP. Oh, you got the Delve helm. That's really kind of terrifying, especially with like your cowl that you have on underneath it. Kind of looks like a tongue.
What?
Alright. Oh. Morning, gamers. Good morning, pre-mate. Happy Thursday.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Did you ever do Glory of the Delver, Flabby?
Glory of the Delver. I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I only need 4 more achievements.
Oh.
It's Delve Lore Master that, yeah, I need a lot of Delve Lore Master still. Do you think this is from the Weaver with Love?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
What are we looking at? What's the thing called?
I was looking at Delve Lore Master. It wants you to do each of the different Delve stories. I also need from
Okay.
the Weaver with Love to get the last treasure from here.
Yeah, I need Finkel stories, Underkeep stories, Side Street, and then Tekrathon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, did you get this chest?
No. Those web summon Nerubians. Tells you the story on the entry UI. What if you forgot to look? I think this is Strange Disturbances.
We're just killing this pack early.
Okay. Crab a bomb. New Delve achievements. Mostly do all of them as tank, DPS, and heals. This game's really trying to have me have a tank era. I don't think they can talk me into it. DPS and heals, sure, absolutely. tanking? I think the thing that kills tanking for me is not the actual tanking itself. It's my utter, stubborn, mule-headed unwillingness to learn what we're supposed to pull. It's not like a hard thing to figure out or to learn. It's just I apparently don't want to. Is that former KSM tank Hazel? Did I ever tank to KSM? I know I tanked through normal Nyalotha. DPS pulls 40 if you wait long enough. That's true. Did you want to loot all these curios before we like progress the thing? Or do you want to get them later?
We can get them later if you want.
Why don't
Maybe
we
we
get
just get through this.
No, it's good. We need them.
We need them. When?
Now.
But this was then.
If I
that all?
thought there's a 2 over on this side. That was all I found. Okay.
You were saying.
Well, if I thought that having more coffee would make me more awake, I would do that, but I don't think it would work. It's like necromancy. It's just animating.
Only on Sundays.
Only it's animating the dead corpse of your tired body. It's not truly alive again. It's just dancing around, doing la cucaracha, you know. Yeah.
What was it that you said yesterday? Pagoda?
Problem? How do you say it?
It's Bogota.
Bogota.
Colombia. I mean, you say it more with an accent, but like,
Well,
That's
let's
the
hear you
gist
do
of
it
it.
then. You do it and then I'll learn it.
oh,
Okay.
I can't. I
Why
can't.
not? You're gonna come at me for my terrible accent and you won't even do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Where's your title?
Trial of Style is active. Is there new stuff? There is new stuff? What am I doing in Delves? I could be doing a fashion show. I say as
Do
I
I just
wallow
hype
with
you
7
so
layers of
you like
sweatpants.
never win?
Huh?
Do I just snipe you in trial style so you never win?
I don't think your vote counts for that much.
Oh my god. Hazel, you're still streaming.
Turns out it wasn't KSM, only 1.6k, yeah. Accent on the last syllable. Bogota.
Mhm.
I'm never gonna have a very good Spanish accent.
La cucaracha.
Did tank an 18, couple of 16s. Probably with my friends. They probably told me what to pull. On a pack-by-pack basis. I think every time I tank for our group, I'm just like, I'm just gonna pull stuff in front of me until someone tells me otherwise. And then sometimes they will tell me otherwise.
Crowd control.
That was scary, yeah. Nah, I think I'm happy just DPS and
Crowd
heal.
control.
Lots of people don't tank. This isn't a character failing. It's when I take on my DH, healer tells me where to go, but putting down the green circles. Oh, sorry about the Streamlabs timeout. It's really sensitive to typos. If like there's a period in between 2 letters, it thinks they're links. I know it wasn't. Tanking delves not much different from DPSing delves, except you're in less danger. Yeah. Most don't tank keys by the number of drops looking for one. Does the big rig curio DC anyone else? No, that sounds awful. I don't think I've been DC'd by it. Sometimes I get DC'd and undermined by getting off my car when I was going really fast. I probably just shouldn't do that. If we're being honest, I should probably just stop my car before I get out and stop trying to tuck and roll.
How strong do you think we're gonna be after keys for raid? I mean, reverse that.
Raid for keys?
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting anything out at raid. I think raid is something that we do because we've always done it. I don't think we've gotten any loot from it. I got my one trinket. It's not really a place we get power though, it's just something we do. We get power from everywhere else. I think we'll be pretty strong for keys this week though. Like, we haven't done keys since getting 4 set and everything. Or since me getting 4 set.
Very true.
Plus an extra trinket. Vault was really good this week. Happens to me too when I land too quick from flying form as a druid. Yeah. I'm falling asleep.
I feel you on that. It's like, ooh. I didn't even finish my coffee, I don't think.
That's terrible. What happened? We did kill
I don't know.
Sprocket. We did.
Something the green noise.
I call this one the green noise. He doesn't even say it that crazy. I just like exaggerating it. Shaking out ya bones. No steam here, just smoke.
What's that from?
One Armed Bandit. Well, we're coming up to it.
Oh.
Don't worry. He says it when he does the like the raid AoE that puts a healing absorb out.
There's a healing absorb?
Yeah, it sucks. It's fine though. We've got a good healing team. Who is this man? Flabby, you want to do an elevator pitch? Who are you?
My name's Bobby. I like long walks on the beach.
Watch your step.
I think that's about it. I'm sorry, I'm just so out of it. I have not had my coffee this morning.
No, that's totally fine.
Watch your step.
That was perfect. That was great, just as is. Sorry, Flab taken. How did he choose
Watch
Flabby?
your step.
It was because you were playing a male panda, right?
So I was playing a male panda, but before I had made that male
Watch your
panda,
step.
I had some weird thing
Watch
where
your
I was like
step.
leveling a bunch of hunters, but they were only making it to like level 20. And I was calling them names like Zippy
Watch your step.
and Zabby and stuff like that. And then eventually I had this panda shaman, and I was like, oh, he's kind of flabby. And the name kind of just stuck.
I think it's just so funny because I've known you for probably 10 years. And I've never
Watch
seen you
your
play a panda. Like, it was before I met you.
Watch your
Mhm.
step.
Yeah, Flabby's a guildie. Flabby's my best friend. I wonder if people who live in the vicinity beaches like walks on the beach, or if that's just a fantasy of landlocked people. I don't know. I live pretty beach I was about to make up a word called vicinant, because I'm not really beach adjacent, but you know, I love a good walk on the beach.
Gruntle.
Of the next 3 bosses, are there any bosses you're not looking forward to? All three is a valid answer.
Muggsy, I think. I think Heroic Muggsy is going to take some real doing. If only based off of the experience I saw the World First Race have with Mythic Muggsy, I feel like maybe the difficulty jump is still there on Heroic. One Arm Bandit's just a fun fight, so even if it takes us a while to progress on it, I feel like it's going to be fine. I forget the difference in One Arm Bandit on Heroic. I remember it not being that crazy different, like just kind of scaled up.
Mm-hmm.
Kill It Last Night wasn't that bad. Bandit or Muggsy? Muggsy scares me. Also, I feel like we've been doing Muggsy kind of messy. Last night on our normal Muggsy kill, I was the only person in one of the gals. Or, okay, me and then the person it
Watch
targeted.
your step.
All three last bosses. Oh. Well, you might just be really talented, though. I'm thinking about me. And then Heroic Gallywix is going to be a thing, too. But I'm not expecting us to get there tomorrow. It'd be cool if we did.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
Our raid always makes me nervous on Muggsy because the raiders won't move until the tank has moved the boss. And sometimes the
Yeah.
tanks don't move the boss until like 98% energy, and I'm like, even if they move it, you guys gotta get over here too!
Yep.
It's my own fault for not spelling that out clearly enough in the dungeon guide. I put it briefly on screen as like text, but like I didn't find out until I was editing. So I could have made that more clear, but yeah, he doesn't phase until half or more of the raid is on the other side.
Move over. Yeah.
Yeah. And one day that's gonna really get us into trouble.
Frontal.
Water's really good, I recommend it.
AOE incoming.
Heroic. We're 5 of 8 heroic. We're not a mythic guild. We're not gonna raid mythic.
Frontal.
I've never been a mythic raider. Tea sounds good too. Although I think if I had a nice warm cup of tea, I would fall asleep. Honk shoot. We did it. I must not
Anything
have.
good?
Another curio. I still have keys. Like I must not have used my keys this week. I guess. I guess I did our delves earlier on Boppin, so Boppin used her keys. Nice getting these epic curios. Bunch of XP for Brian.
That should be it. Yeah.
Yeah, unless we want to do like in the 8 for the last one, just for Bran XP, really, just for the last bountiful.
Sure. You said it's Side Street.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I think it was Excavation Site. I can do it without you if you really hate it.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll
real quick.
understand. I'll only hold it against you for 6 to 8 business hours.
Next 8 business hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done the delve weeklies already. Had my cup of tea this morning. Unusually, contemplating another. Yeah, no, I don't think I need the gear, but I can still disenchant it. I'm trying to level up my brand. That's why I want to do the bountifuls. I might do them on Boppin too.
Once you get curios, right?
Yeah, I've been getting my curios kind of juiced. I'm gonna go from Undermine, I think. Because we can just, yeah. I haven't done these quests yet, the ones that you pick up in like the Slam Central Station.
I did them like once.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of unrewarding.
It gives you like 50 rep each or something like that, which
Yeah.
I guess is something, but
It just kind of feels like
it's-
it's for people that are really high achieving rep wise, but like if you just do your weeklies, you're going to be at most 1 week behind never doing them.
hmm
Healed an 11 yesterday as disc. Tank Bran is back on the menu. I love that phrasing. That's great.
11 or 8?
8 probably, just to make it a bit faster. Because I think that'll still be pretty decent experience. I'm just kind of hoping that 8's like sort of a diminishing returns for like XP versus time invested sort of thing.
Because we were getting what, like 62,000 or something like that?
Yeah, I got
For finishing an 11?
63 from that
63?
11. So we can check it at the end of this and see how if we feel like it's worth it. I also got epic experience actually from one of the chests. That was kind of nice, an extra 28k. I'm gonna
Inquiring minds.
just got to know.
Whenever I see you floating sometimes, I just think back to how you murdered Stacks on his boomkin.
Oh, in Theater of Pain?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. We were doing Theater of Pain. We were on the first boss. There's like a big frontal cone. And one of my guildies is a boomkin. And he's standing in the frontal cone. I'm like, oh, I'll save you. So I life grip him. And at that exact moment, he uses his like boomkin disengage. And I basically like pulled him up and then he flung back like a clay pigeon and got
Charging.
smoked.
Move.
Just deleted by the frontal. It was so funny. I felt kind of bad. I also have to be careful gripping mages because sometimes they have plans to blink. Sometimes they like playing chicken with mechanics.
Charging. Move.
And it's funny because like I'll be watching like Doug or on his mage
Mhm.
and I'll be watching him stand in a frontal being like, is he gonna blink? He might blink. And sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't.
Who blinks first?
No, he's usually pretty good. He's almost never in stuff. And he's much easier to heal now that he's got some gear.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rare over here. Hovering Menace. So I wonder if I'm going to get, if I do my 4 bountifuls in my priest, and then I log onto my hunter, and then I do 4 bountifuls there, am I going to get just like full, can you just keep doing that? Like,
I believe
just
so.
like juice your brand by using alts to do extra bountifuls within a given day? Because it's already kind of a lot to do 4 bountifuls every day. Yeah. Safest to exclusively use life grip on people who have already been hit with things and just assume they will handle it otherwise. I mean, most of these things, if you get hit with them, you're dead, though. You're pushing daisies. No more birthdays.
No more birthdays. Oh, did I not pick up a rusty chest? Or no, I did. Right? No, I didn't.
Yeah, I heard the season journey has a cap.
Why?
They hate fun. I want to get the Delvabot 7001.
Oh. For the
Teleports you
instant.
to a
yeah.
random bountiful delve. Although it wouldn't be very useful for us doing delves together because what if we get teleported to different delves?
Pulling in.
Yeah, if the cap is 24 bountiful delves per week, that's still a metric truckload of delves. I don't think I'm going to be catching up to that anytime soon. I don't know if I'm going to do that achievement. Doesn't sound like me, but you never know. The usual way to figure out if I'm going to go for an achievement is, does it offer a pet or a mount? Or is it part of a meta that offers a pet or a mount? And if no, then we can probably assume I'm most likely not going to do it unless by accident. It's a fairly safe metric. Achievement points are worthless to me. They have no meaning. Accidentally. Yeah, I'm just gonna oopsie 1,000 elves. That's a lot of delves.
Many delves.
And what?
Do we care about the Nemesis cache or no?
There's like one more. It's right here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. This is a fun one. And then when we loot the Nemesis cache, we can decide if we care. 1,000 is many. If you did one every day from now until midnight, you wouldn't make it. Probably not even 2 a day. What about 4 a day? No, because I feel like once I'd finished the Delver's journey, I'd be like, why are we still here?
Watch your step.
I guess if there's more cosmetics to farm still. Yep.
Watch your step.
Oopsies, careful.
Pulling in. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I need them to hold off on midnight until I'm ready.
Watch your step.
When are you gonna be ready?
I need to feel ready.
Pulling in.
Oh, that's gonna.
I don't know when that's
Maybe
gonna be.
Watch your step.
Do you feel like you're ready for housing? Like in-game housing?
No, because I want to get IRL housing before in-game housing comes out. For some reason, I've set that as like a thing to try to do. But then once I have that, like once I've moved, I'm like game. Although it would be nice if I could just like sprout a work ethic so I could make a bunch of content about the housing. The in-game housing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you don't do raid or do queues. Is it 1k account wide? Because maybe somebody who just like is obsessed with delves and alts. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, we don't have hero for this, but we're gonna be okay. You ready?
Yeah, that'll be fine. You got a PI. I need a sneef.
That's me.
A
What's
sneef.
that?
It's a pet. He's a little mole.
Watch your step.
Oh.
And then 3 more cosmetics from the chest.
3.
Wax candle hat, shroom cap, nautic helm. And then there's delve completion. Oh yeah, there's still a toy I need from Radiant Echoes. Gross.
I don't think I've done any Radiant Echoes.
I did
Like-
one.
Pretty much ever. Yeah.
I did one at the beginning of the expansion and went, well, this sucks, and then I never went back.
Yeah. So for this, I got 54,000. So we're missing out on like 10k.
Yeah. Do you think... I don't know if that's worth.
This was really fast.
It was really fast, especially if you're just grinding them out for the XP. I feel like the 11s took... Well, here, let me see. So we did this in 8 minutes.
hmm
Oh, I don't have chat saved. I was going to see how long it took us to do the other ones.
Hmm.
I need to, actually, we're done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Thank you for, thanks for doing delves.
Yeah, of course. I will catch you later.
See ya. I was gonna say I need to upgrade some gear to spend some Valor Stones. I need to spend some Valor Stones. I want to go back to Dornagal, but my Hearthstone's down for 5 whole minutes. Whatever is a gnome to do. Actually, you know what I need is I need Crystalline Repository? Yeah, I need Crystalline Repository. Okay. I need treasures. so I could start disenchanting stuff again to really get chunking away at my enchanting catch up. Once I have enchanting like fully spec'd out, I don't think I'm gonna mind anymore. But until that point, I feel like I need to get my weekly enchanting knowledge before I start DEing stuff. And I have stuff to DE because I got a bunch of extra junk from the delves, so I need to fly around and look for dirt piles. Yeah, it's good for Valor Stones. I'm capped on Valor Stones. I've like been capped. It's a problem. How the heck are you? Hi, Jans. I'm doing alright. I'm tired. I got up really early and I went to go do yoga, and then I wanted to, because I drove all the way out there, I was like, well, I guess I should try or something. And now I'm sleepy. And all of my arms and legs feel like spaghetti noodles. Oh. Oh. Back feels pretty good. They talk about your thoracic spine, but I call it my Jurassic spine privately in my head because they don't know that I'm like this yet. Because of, you know, it's what I would be hunching over if I was like a big old dinosaur. Anyway, my Jurassic spine's coming along. The flexibility of my Jurassic spine. All of them? All of what? All of my arms and legs? All of them. Where? Any dirt? Hello? Oh, there's some dirt. All of my arms and legs. Every last one of them. Oh, there's alchemical sediment. That's not what I need, but that's good. I have not been doing any crafting for gold yet. This patch, and now, like, I mean, last week would have been the time, but now also would be a good time. Oopsies. I just haven't really been in the right brain space to do it, I guess. I didn't realize how many cosmetics I still needed. Yes! Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. I didn't realize how many cosmetics I was still missing. So that's an adventure trinket. Champion weapon. We're just disenchanting stuff. Gonna get all kinds of knowledge. Yeah, we're getting our shimmering dust now. That's good. I'm just gonna disenchant this. I know it has avoidance on it, but the stats aren't as good. And I just want to get rid of it. I'm not sure about that trinket. My shadow trinkets are kind of iffy. I have a Mr. Pick-Me-Up, and then I have or no, I take off Mr. Pick-Me-Up, and then I'm like, I don't know, I've been getting like these champion delve trinkets, but like I don't feel like they're worth wearing, but I don't really know what is worth wearing. I should probably make a list of my shadow stats as they compare to my holy stats so I can keep an eye out for like a second gear set, but clearly I'm not doing that yet. God, I have Kazan from the weekly and my S Priest. Oh, I'm so jealous. That's so lucky. Congratulations. What build are you using on Shadow? Something I ripped off a Wowhead. Season 2 Shadow Raid cheat sheet. And then I've got a Voidweaver dungeon spec too. I just like the front page Wowhead ones on the Wowhead guide. They seem to work well enough. I need to practice my DPS. My rotation's not super amazing. It's okay. Doing fine. I played Shadow through all of normal this week. Okay, and now we can go and portal. Spend some Valley Stones. Good server for pet collectors? I mean, there's lots of pet collectors on Lightbringer. It doesn't necessarily behoove you to be on the same server as them for any reason, unless you wanted your server pet collection rankings to be super competitive. If you want to shop for pets cross-realm, you don't have to play in that server. You can just make an alt and then warbank yourself the gold to buy a pet cross-realm. And I use Undermine Exchange to find cheap pets to buy, because they'll be on different realms frequently. If I'm looking to buy something like that. Yeah, there's lots of pet collectors on Lightbringer. Like me. I'm one of them. I'm the problem. It's me. Okay, what do I want to upgrade here? I am most struggling for runed crests, and I should use them on hero pieces to get them into a range at which I may use my gilded crests. Also, I can use... Oh, I don't even have very many gilded crests. Yeah. That'll spend some thingies. And I'll throw some into the reverb radio too. It's not amazing, but it's doing some work for me right now. Okay, that takes me down to 1,300 Valor Stones. A little bit of headroom there. Shadow AoE is terrible. Is it Void Torrent? Your AoE is going to come from Void Torrent. It's going to come from, or like the Rift, the Void Torrent Rift in Void Weaver. It's going to come from this echoing void thing. You know, having dots up and then... I don't really know, to be honest with you. I just kind of press the buttons in the vague order the guide told me to, and I just trust that the damage is going to happen. It's kind of a problem. I probably should know. So I want to do... I'm halfway through stream. I should probably take a break before I figure out what I want to do next. There's some options. There's some different things that I kind of want to mess with. I will be right back. Okay, a little bright in here. I wonder if I turn off one of my lights. Yeah, it's a little better. I have my curtains open so we got a little natural light. I had a couple of things I wanted to look into for what to do with the rest of my stream. I wanted to maybe just get on my hunter and do more delves. She's done her keys for the week, I'm pretty sure, but she could still help level up Bran and probably get like crests and stuff. But there's also, I kind of wanted to go to Undermine and just see if there's any other rep that I could get for the week that I haven't really done. And maybe do a couple of scrap. I'm hoping that I just do some scrap farming and trip and fall on the mount. Like everybody else seems to be getting it, you know, by accident or just like lots of copies of it. And I don't have one yet. And if it's easy, then I feel like I should get it soon before, you know, the universe decides to make it not easy. There we go. So I was just gonna look and see if there's like new world quests. It looks like surge pricing is up for a few minutes. And if there's any other undermine, yeah. So I've got weeklies for surge pricing, scrap jobs, and shipping and handling. I've already done them on a different character, so they're not going to give me any extra rep, but they would give me resonance crystals. I don't know if that's worth it. 10 shipping and handling jobs is kind of a lot of shipping and handling jobs. We can try it. What's the scrap mount? It's a big mech. I can look it up in the journal in a sec here. Head down this way. Package acquired. I'm gonna go up the ramp. Yeah, and it drops from the Galagio garbage, like the big gold elemental that spawns sometimes when you get the trash full to like the meter full. Going over here. This seems to be working much more reliably now, which is nice. The delivery one. I didn't total my car. Well, that was just going around the corner. That's kind of lucky. I'll take it. Mount from the boxes last night. Didn't get the one from the rare spawn from scraps. I need to look into this boxes situation. I haven't really gotten to the bottom of that yet. And I understand I have enough renown to be doing so. So maybe I'll do these 10 jobs, then I'll take a look at scrap digging and see what I can do these days. Because I've definitely got some new... I think I can get like vintage cans. I just haven't like talked to the guy about turning them in. I think the mount is more than a once per day chance. I think you can grind for it. Not 100% sure, but you know, 71% sure. Sounds like a good number. Oh, there's a rare over there. Haven't killed a rare yet. Gotta do that. Undermine was so laggy on Tuesday. Yeah, it gets like that sometimes. I just know there's a lot of great collection stuff out here going on. Vendor in Haven Hill, Hovel Hill. Spend regular cans to buy boxes, vintage and regular. I might be able to do a bunch of that then, because I haven't done that yet, and I've done a few scrap jobs. I haven't really, like, sat down to grind them, but I've certainly done some. Let's grab some stuff here. I have 1,440 empty Cajicola cans. And then I can't speak to the vintage ones. Those are just the regular cans. Well, if I finish that world quest, I'll get some reputation. Hi. Hello, Atric. How you doing today? Didn't realize it was a thing until yesterday. Yeah, scrap isn't something that I really, like, go to the NPC for, so I haven't really got a feel for what exactly that NPC does. What do I do with all these cans, I asked myself. This is a smart question. Why am I in combat? There we go. I feel like I'm getting a tiny bit faster at the shipping and handling jobs. Not wildly so, but not too bad. Up the hill. There we go. One thing I struggle with the arrow is not really knowing the distance, so until I get kind of close. Oh, here. Scrap job. Well, let's do this, and we'll start this. And then we'll drink a Cajacola and start shoveling. Speaking of the devil, just got the garbage mount. Nice! Congratulations! I think so far the only mount from Undermine that I have is the purple hyena that you get with just regular cartel rep and resonance crystals.
Not again.
This is going much better. Maybe this is the one that's gonna get me the mount.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
We only have 40 seconds. We gotta get another 200 scrap shoveled here. You can chug the Cajacola. I put it on a keybind so I can chug it like while I'm digging just to keep the buff up. Because that makes a phenomenal difference.
You're gonna let that stop you? Fix it!
Ah, jeez. They won't let you do it while there's bags up still. We're so close! Dig!
Pick it up. We're done.
Aw, man. We got a chest, but we didn't get the boss. Sometimes you don't get the boss anyways, but still. Bit of a bummer. Oh, Dark Hue's one, it's so cool with the black and red. I think we're gonna need a lot of market research. Oh, I got 13 market research from that, actually. I was doing jobs. Roaches diffused. Oh, like here. Okay. We had a really funny moment on Trash in the raid. You know how like the car drivers will, you know, rip down the road, and if you get run over, you die. We were at the very end of the road, basically like a dead end of the road, and somebody was just not even like totally in the road, just like barely on the end of it. And it didn't even look like the drivers were going to come that far. But they did, and what they did is they came in and they U-turned and then headed back out the way they went. But they U-turned at the exact point that my friend was in the road, so it looked like the driver went out of their way to just like flatten him and then turn around and leave. And it was like everybody was watching. It was so funny. Oh, Gary the Goldfish.
You do the work, I don't break a nail. That's a win-win for me.
Okay, I'll do 3 more jobs and we'll check out what the can shopping thing is. All the things probably will have a list of the sort of stuff that we can get for it, you'd assume. Some nice new understated Mog options. This rewards trial of style this time. Nice. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a trial of style day. I do want to see what the new stuff is. I got run over so many times I asked an evoker to help me across the street like a young scout helping an elderly person. I started just getting into somebody else's car because the cars can hold up to 2 passengers in addition to the driver. So I would just pick someone who I figured would be good at the car, and then I would just get into the back of their car to get through trash because I knew I was going to get in trouble. And then the few times that we wiped Unlock and Stock without a soulstone, I just waited for a res because I knew that I would just be corpse running my way back. I wasn't about to survive. The first LFR wing takes you next to that guy and he runs so many people over. Don't mind me. I'm pretty sure this is how you rescue Daisy. Yeah. No! Daisy, please. Hold on, I'm coming. It's okay, we don't even have surge pricing. My jump, it's too powerful. Morning, Hazel. Hope everyone has a good one. Good morning. Also got in someone else's car and they kept going the wrong way through uncleared trash. That is the hazard with getting in the WoW Uber is you gotta you gotta trust whoever's driving. I would kind of kill for like an NPC safe ride, just like a flight path we could take from bosses to bosses. I would pay for it. And I don't even mind if it's a bit slower, just if there was like a guaranteed thing that I could get into that would safely escort me to the next boss. Because, listen, some of us just don't have it in us to look both ways. And also avoid trash, I feel like is the kicker. Like, I could dodge the cars in the street or I can avoid trash. I can't do both. Does anyone have a favorite spot they take their break? I just usually sit on the floor by this grease puddle, but maybe there's like a cute chair or something. Just inside the door. I feel like there should be some cushions here. You know, set up a little break room area. I thought I was supposed to get something for doing my break. Like, I thought that I had done some upgrade renown-wise that was gonna reward that more. And I don't know. Didn't get very much. Well, let's do scrap. Hi, kitty. You wanna come up? We'll do 2 more scrap jobs and then we'll see if we can sell anything. How are you doing, Miss Kira? How's my kitty cat doing? This one's not going so good. I guess it'll still count for a job. Cleared halfway. Maybe that gets you something. I don't know what, but something. Oh, gets you a little box. A little dented crate. 5 Valor Stones. Wow. 10 market research. I wonder if this is like not a bad way to get market research, really. How long does it usually take a new job to spawn? I know it doesn't happen instantly. I guess we can stop back by the hotel. One day I'm gonna learn my way around here just by sight. Just be like, oh yeah, I've gone up this ramp. I just need to hit a right and I'll be there. Instead of checking my map about 45 times ago. Okay, so this is gonna give resonance crystals.
Come back for more.
And a weekly chest. Looks like we got a new scrap job. Hi! This one should be fine. We're here pretty early. Scrap and Raid is a great market research farm. I haven't even thought about looking for a scrap raid. Bet you they would get done a little bit more consistently than the ungrouped ones. I'm just hoping to see this boss. I haven't tried him yet today. Hi. Need some pets?
1 minute left on this one. Finish it up.
Yeah, because I'm only 37% of Undermine. I need an acid-drenched rat. It says it's the last battle pet that I don't have. First raid night, we somehow didn't have a single ranged DPS, so we couldn't beat Ricket. Either we'd fail mechanics or we'd fail the DPS check. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, hey, the garbage is up. That really sucks. Trial of Styles on today. I heard. Maybe I should just do that instead. I do like Trial of Style. What do we get? Nothing.
Done scrapping this one.
Yeah, 12 market research. Even if not fully finished, box still gives you a decent amount of rep. And 20 Undermine rep. That was just for doing the rare the first time, I think, of the day. What can you get from Trial of Style? I heard there's new things. I don't know what they are yet. I haven't looked. Oh, a dumpster. A dumpster! They seem to be largely just like the trash cans. They must give like a little bit more, but I don't know that they do. I'm like like a third through that world quest.
There go the dark views, doing their bad thing. Go do
See how much I can pull without
thing and make 'em
getting brutally murdered here. Looking out for new themes. So hot, it's cool. Might be new. Here we go.
good, champ. Now maybe they won't come back.
Oh, there's a scrap job not far. They're digging. They're digging. Oh, they're just spawned. Yeah, I think this is probably the scrap mount. Oh no, this is the scrap mount. And then this is the one from the cans, I guess. Oh, okay. I need to like really pay attention here. I'm getting moitered here. That's what I get for looking through my mount journal while I'm fighting. And then I would dig, but it's full. I don't think I can get anything here.
Come back to this one later.
Yeah, I don't. If you get there before it fill or after it fills, you don't get any extra. Can't get any more progress on it. That's okay. Do you want to find the limit for getting brutally murdered from the bottom or the top? I want to find out who's gonna take these cans. Angelo Rustbin at Scrap Headquarters. I definitely remember where that is. I'm gonna wow at him. Yeah, I did get a few cans from that, I think. Angelo Rustbin. Okay, so he's gonna be kind of like on the Hovel Hill wall, like here-ish. Let's try that. Is this Scrap Headquarters? Did you ever introduce WoW to someone and how did it go? No. My logic is that if somebody wanted to play WoW, they would be doing it already. I suppose I would introduce someone if I had someone in my life that like came to me and they were like, I would like to get into WoW. Can you help me? Then I would. But I would never, ever, ever try to get somebody who doesn't want to play because that just sounds like a nightmare.
Damage.
I only have one small child in my life, and he's 2. I think it would be frowned upon for me to try to hook him on MMOs at this point. Okay. So I could spend... Oh! I could get a little pet! This rat can absolutely get the dang cheese. Oh, that's for vintage cans. Oh, I don't have any vintage cans. Rarely found in scrap keeps. Okay. I got a gunk-covered thingy. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, Moose. How are you? Did you just wake up, bud? You gonna hang out in here for a little bit? You leaving room for Kitty? Look at the look at the buddy. Are you frizzy from the rain this morning? Always sleepy. HN new. I usually just, I think it's like a control click or an alt click or something to just mark a waypoint on the map. I like doing that. Not too far away. 3-year-old loves flying around walking upstairs. I don't know if he's gonna be like, I think they're taking it easy with screen time. I am happy to play games with him when it's time, but I'm not gonna try and tell his parents what to do. Okay, so I can, do I have a gunk covered thingy? I could have sworn I got one. That's not how you spell. That is how you spell, and it says I don't have anything. Maybe I got one on my alt? Yeah. I'll have to check in on my alt then. Vintage Caja-Cola can, because I don't have any of that. Sifted pile of scrap for a goblin scrapper and a mechasaur. Regular empty cans. I have 1,700. And 2,000 would get you drift tires. 333 gives you a box that also has a chance to contain those two things. And 1,000 gives you a supply crate, which is a toy. Which I suppose I should get first, because that's like a guarantee. Oh, Jordan, thank you for the 17-month resub. What you doing? What should I do? What year is it? Is everyone okay? I'm doing good. I'm just kind of noodling around in WoW lately. There's so many different things to do that I just kind of ping-pong around looking for stuff to collect. You should do whatever speaks to you. Whatever it's calling your name. It's 2025 and I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Buy the tires in the auctionist for like 2K. Those specific tires? No, those are bind on pickup. Those are, you're thinking of different tires. These are BOP. So now I could take, assuming I don't want these tires, which I feel like I'm fine. I can buy, well, first of all, let's try this new toy that I just bought. I bought an Undermine supply crate. Hang on, that's my tip chest. That's the supply crate toy. It's probably just gonna be one of those things where you're just holding a crate, like carry your crate full of Undermine supplies and knickknacks. So you're holding a crate and then you could sit on your crate. You could rummage through it to find your boom ball. I don't really, it's not the only supply crate toy I have, and I feel like they're kind of meh for me. I don't really get it. I don't really understand. Anyway, let's get one of these. Sifted pile of scrap. My first one. That just contained a Gloomfathom hide. But I guess these are how we're gonna get the Viridian Mechasaur and the personalized Goblin Scrapper mount. Viridian Mechasaur, I think probably being a pet. Yeah. And then there's the personalized Goblin Scrapper. So that's what we're after with those cans. Gotcha. Okay. I want to check and see if my alt has cans. There's a sentence. Oh, buddy. How you doing, boo-boo? You look tired. You look as tired as I feel. Your ears are slowly drooping. Your sleepy ears. No. Okay, because I could have sworn I got a gunk-covered thingy, and it must have been on this character. Red Shamrock, thank you for the 33-month resub. Hi, Hazel and chat. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. I wonder if, how many cans I have. The word cans is starting to feel very funny to me. I wonder how many cans I have on this character, just the regular ones, too. I might be able to get another box for another mount chance. That's right, I had just gotten Reggie the rat. Oh, I don't have that add-on. I don't think I used a bag add-on on retail. I used one on classic. So 264 empty cans, but 2 gunk-covered thingies we can turn in. Any vintage cans? No, no vintage cans. Okay. I also could probably stand to do a delve on this character. But let's, turn in the gunk-covered thingies, I suppose. See if we got anything good in there.
Can you believe those chuckleheads trying to imitate my work?
My water gun transmog from the trading post, when you're fighting something, it has like a little like squirt kind of animation. It's got like a little blue water coming out of it. It's kind of fun. Oh boy. Done a lot of vintage Undermine stuff. Still no vintage cans. They're apparently a chance to drop from scrap. I think. Hang on a second. Don't mind me. It's like a renown thing, I thought. Hi. You getting up? 500. You get them after 500 after renown 14? Rare chance to uncover vintage Caja-Cola bottles. Right. Okay, so I do have it, but I only just got it. This is not the scrap headquarters. It's close though. Maybe in here. This is a scrap headquarters. Angelo? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Where'd you go, bud? Alright, so I can try 2 gunk-covered thingies, and apparently these will have armor in them, is looking like. Power washed chainmail. Adventure. Well, that one had adventure armor, and that was just resonance crystals, but I'll take it. That's not too bad. Currency tab, not your bags. Oh. Yeah, I must not have gotten any yet then, because I definitely don't have any in my currency tab on either character. Hi, kitty. I mean, grinding that sounds kind of fun. Trial of Style also sounds kind of fun, though. Plus, I could do Trial of Style on this character, and then she could wear a bunch of different outfits. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get too distracted. Moosey, what are you doing? Are you unplugging things back there? Buddy? Oh. Oh, he's laid down. Alright, that's fine. Let's check out Trial of Style. We can do some goblin trial style, right? People will definitely vote for a goblin. Showtime? What does that even mean? I think of like I don't know, like a stage outfit. But I don't know what I would wear for a stage outfit. If I wanted to go check out trial style stuff here, do they have a transmogrifier in town? They do. I've always used my map or my mount, so I never really thought to look. I never noticed it had a scarf on over here. Uncle Bubby, thank you for the 6-month resub. Happy half a year. Lucy, what are you doing back there? You're making me nervous. I can't see. What are you doing? Are you up to trouble? I need like a series of mirrors. I don't need to. I should do that actually. Let's see. What if you lay down in your bed, where I can watch you? Oh, is it the laundry? I've got like a laundry hanging apparatus, and he's like investigating it like he's never really seen it before, which is weird because it's been there for a long time. That's how I dry my yoga pants, bud. Alright, this is... Oh, it's an auctioneer. Is this the auction house? Has this been the auction house the whole time? That's weird. Oh, I'm also in the wrong building. Maybe down another one. Your hunter with its pets. Yeah. Hi. Hi, buddy. Yeah, she's got Izzy the hyena. And then that's Reggie the radioactive rat. But I also have, if we dismiss Reg, we also have my DPS pet is Kablooey. Bombshell crab. Like a big bombshell crab. I have 2 subscriptions with you because I can't get to my old phone. It seems like a problem. Yeah, these are much smaller when you encounter them outside, but then you tame it and it gets huge. Now I want to be a gobby hunter, right? They've got some great mogs too. Okay, so he sells... Is there new things? I wish it was easier to see. I wonder if actually, does she not have, can I mog it on? Let me see. No, she does not. Didn't help a whole lot. A little bit. For the individual pieces anyway. Okay, here's some new things. So we've got sepia shoulder capes. Those are, I guess they are different. They are mildly different. They are a slightly darker tone with a less clasp. Or maybe the clasp is just clipping, and then I guess they're shaped a bit different as well. And then there's the vigilante mask. And then skirt and leg wraps combo. Oh wow, yeah, lots of different stuff. Blue as well. Just the leg wraps. Oh wow. Yeah, the boots are nice actually. Oh, there's so many. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to check my bank on my priest and see what the trial style token situation is. Are they warband wide? It doesn't really say. Find one picked up. Let me check my priest. She would have some if I had some to have. Don't mind the garlic. I just can't bring myself to not mog it. Yeah, that's the most things I've seen them add to Trial of Style. And I mean, they're probably not intending for me to do it all at once. Of course, they don't know me. Let's go back to Dornigal and check the bank. I don't know if there's new ensembles. The ensembles I think I had. There are ensembles in that vendor. I think I've purchased them already. If you were brand new to the vendor, there are definitely sets you can buy. But it's harder for me to see if I'm missing the ensembles or not because they're not getting marked. I think I got them all though. What am I looking for? I was checking my bank for trial of style tokens to see if I can get a head start.
My directive.
Oh yeah, all right. I got 98 tokens here. That's something. That'll get us a few pieces in. Should I do it on my priest? Should be marked. That's why I'm asking. Oh, right. Yeah, it might be just. I always hesitate to blame an add-on because, you know, I'm the problem. It's me. I could also have like a conflict or something. Because yeah, with it on, it's correctly showing the individual items. It's just the sets. I have to mouse over to see that I already know them. Has been used by one of your characters. But yeah, could be something wonky going on with me. Okay. I guess if I want to get all of it, I should just start at the beginning and not worry too much about individual different pieces. It's going to be a lot of it to do, though. What character should I do this on? Should I take my gnome? I feel like I'm going to take my goblin. Poke it later? Yeah, of course. Prepping for a garage sale? Fun. Trial of Style makes me panic because I have this is a very first world problem. I just have too much transmog to look through. I can't put together a set very quickly. I have too many options. Oh no. Whatever am I to do? Maybe I'll get some points just for being crash and thrash and bopping. Here we're fighting the Xmog guy next text pack. I love the ethereals being boiled down to the Xmog guy. It's like, it's true. It's just funny. I guess while I'm waiting in that queue, I can, sell some stuff. Last time I set up sets outside, applied inside. Yeah. With how many badges I'm going to need to get all of this, I might need to do that. Just like find a list of themes. I know there are some new themes. I've been getting some reasonable gold from doing delves. You can queue from Trial of Style. I do it at Transmog NPCs in various cities. I usually do it in Stormwind. Alright. What's our theme? I like how my pets come in here with me. Tell us what it is. Time's ticking. Outfits of the Underworld. Do I have anything from the Maw? Or what about Trial? Chosen Dead. Change the Chosen Dead. That's not a bad pick. And then maybe we'll get like a big gun. Is there like an obvious skull? If I was to be very literal. I'm sure there is. Here, we'll pop that on for the moment. Hunters have all kinds of skulls they can use. I mean, maybe instead of that we can get some, Maldraxxus stuff would be cool too. Where's the bone wings? Osteo wings. I'm kind of improvising here. Underworld. I like voting too. I like picking out my favorites from everything that everybody else does. No. Not that one. I think I'm reasonably happy with it. It's not I've seen better. Should we go for the ancient bone bow? I've seen better. I've seen worse. Too bad you haven't seen the Underworld movies. Yeah, I guess. 2, 4, 6 people in this instance. Alright. Here's one. Very Death Knight. I see the skull. I don't know. I feel like it's too glam. The pink. I wish my Underworld was fuchsia and hot pink. I see what you've done. The lack of the chest piece kind of ruins it for me. I feel like it was going somewhere good, but they ran out of time. I used to like macro or like keybind macros for things like wave and whatnot, because you've got a few of them here. I like this one. That's cool. The orc with the hood and the axe. I feel like that's a very, very neat one. What happened to his armor? That was weird. He's like stuck up there. Because there's somebody else, I think, underneath him. Yeah. That's kind of a bummer. Bit of a visual display bug. No. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Slash roar. Try to target myself so I'm not roaring at anybody in particular. I don't think I did very well this round. I did okay. I think this one's a little better. I always love the suspense of seeing who the top 3 are at the end. I don't know. I don't think I win. I think, I guess it's hard to say. I feel like the understated Blood Elf one was really good. And then I liked that one a lot too. That was probably my number 1 or 2. How many sets? I think I got all the sets. Oh, that one. Is it the Blood Elf for first place? It is. Alright, I got a consolation prize. We got 16 tokens, which still buys you something, so that's not too bad. I'll take it. Yeah, the bomb crabs are new hunter pets in 11.1 in Undermine. You can get bomb crabs, you can get goggle hyenas, these goblin hyenas, and you can also get cave crabs too. And rats, and I have all of them. All of my pets are like the new ones to go with goblin. Alright, well we gotta go back in because that was terrible. It was a terrible showing. Now you key me up and I'll buy something in the meantime. I need 50 for the skirt and leg wraps. I could buy some slippers. What about the gold sink pet? That's just a new appearance for an existing pet. You can get peacocks already, but it's just a new colorway that's exclusive to Undermine. I did not get that one. I am too cheap. Too cheap. Hi, sweetie. Hi. How are ya? Kitty cat right here. She's very straightforward in that if you pet her, she purrs. Like every time. She's never like, no thank you, I would not like to be pet right now. She's always like, oh hey, it's you. Hi. Alright, going back in. I wanted to see what this next theme's gonna be. See if we can do it without covering my character's face. A literal golden sink that costs a fortune for when you can customize houses. Oh, I would love that. That would be so fun. Come on, guys, queue up. How long does Trial of Style last? Calendar can probably tell me. Oh, a whole week. Perfect. Okay. I like how we do this in like the Kael'thas area. What's it gonna be? What's the theme? Profession expression. Okay. Profession expression. I'm dressing up as a... I mean, a pirate is a profession. Or we could do like a... we could just do the dive suit. And the squirt gun. Because that's what divers use, is squirt guns. I feel like Plunderlord... Well, is pirate a profession? I feel like diver is more of a profession. Here, let's take the helmet off. And let's see if we can find like a weapon that is a little bit more... Maybe like an undersea, like a Nazjatar crossbow would be kind of cool. I'm sure I have one. Actually, that's kind of good. That kind of matches. I like that. Harpoon? Harpoon launcher. I have a whole minute left. Probably because I used a pre-existing set. I don't know if people find that lazy or if they like it. Because I don't think I would change anything else with it. Like, I think that the tank looks good. The weapons are fine. And I think I like it without a helmet. I guess I have a chance here to take something that's not a helmet if I want. Maybe some goggles. But I feel like she looks nice without him. Doesn't need anything specifically in the helmet. A lot of them just kind of make things worse. Isn't there like a starfish you can stick on your face? If there is. Oh, there is, but it's part of a helmet. I don't think I'm gonna do the eye patch. I think I'll just leave it be. Kind of a jewel crafter thing. I like this one. Cost like 1 billion gold. Don't give them ideas. Billion is a very big number. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's good too. Oh, that's hard. It's like a mad scientist. I feel like I'm gonna go with the lumberjack, but that's very close. I don't know what this is a professional of. Gotta be the mad scientist. Professional mushroom vendor. in their professional mushroom vending bikini uniform. I like the lumberjack one a lot, especially because it's basically separate pieces. Oh, we do have a wait button. How we doing? I like mine, but I don't think I was very original. It's like the Roblox Dress to Impress game. Yeah, Toronto Style's been around for some time. It's always exciting whenever they add new rewards to it, though. I wonder who's going to win this one. You get a top 3. I could see what you were going for. I wonder if I helped it or hurt it by taking off the helmet. I figured it would be easier to connect with my goblin if she had a... you know, like if you could see her face and not just have the dive helmet on. Wish it came around more often because I always miss it. It's up for a week this time. It only just started. Alright. 3rd place finisher is that one. Interesting. There's 2nd place. The lumberjack I liked. 1st place is it him? What? Oh, I really liked this one. I really liked this. Oh well. Call it panda bias. I'll try again. What if it's because I'm not on my gnome? Maybe I should be just trying to mog on Inksy. That's the problem. Anyway, I've got 12 tokens, which doesn't do me a lot of good, so we gotta queue at least one more time on this character. Because he's soulbind. Surprised the scientist didn't win a top slot. I thought it would too. Leave for vacation today, won't be back until after it ends. And there are new items to buy. I always vote. I don't know what happens if you don't vote. I'm assuming nothing? It's possible that some people try to vote strategically by downvoting mogs that they think are good to, like, game themselves into a winning position. I feel like that is thinking too hard and also not in the spirit of transmogsmanship. I just vote for mogs that I either like or think that fit the theme, with the theme taking precedence. Nothing happens when you don't vote, friends, if I've played it with a full group. Average wait time, 87 seconds. Okay. Get prepared. What's the theme? What do we got? Mismatched mayhem. Ooh, this is always fun. Okay. I feel like you want big. Mismatched. Can't go wrong with Wendigo shoes. I always like start applying very early. If we take that and then we skip the swimsuit so we can keep the Murloc thing, but we still keep it pretty light so that it's not overwhelming. Do we want to go for like pain? Like eye pain? Am I trying to hurt people? I feel like you gotta go with the top so you can do different bottoms. And then we must have like some kind of a ridiculous helmet. There's gotta be something crazy. I feel like putting the tentacles on your face is usually a pretty good way to go for mayhem. This is also very large. I feel like I tend to favor mogs that are like shop or trial or trading post. And I'm trying to like not do that. We gotta get rid of the pants. And the gun, maybe. I was going for like really bright colors, but there's not that many. We'll see how we did. Alright. Wave. Alright. Let's do the little 360. Little dance. Oh, I like that one. I would have voted against me. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I like doing the little turn. You gotta show off the whole thing. Yeah, that's pretty mismatched. That's a little too matched. When people do mismatched shoulders. Yeah, I wish I'd thought of that. That's a good idea. Someone actually used the Delph helm. This is always going to be like the last theme that you do in a Trial of Styla, and then you forget to Mog back, and then Mog starts costing gold again, and then you're just stuck in fashion hell. I feel like dancing like doesn't really let you appreciate it. Love that. It matches a little bit too much. But just seeing the male undead in the skirt with the tie socks is just killing me. It's so good. Terrifying is what that is. You see that coming at you at the field of battle and you're running the other way. I'll probably just dance. This one's more mismatched. This one's funny. We're working it. I feel like the shoes are pretty good. Almost feel guilty if I get top 3 with just a full set applied, right? I think I would have felt a little bad if I'd done it with the dive suit, even though I thought it fit the theme really well, just because, like, I didn't do anything to it, really. I just picked a matching weapon. Oh. They made this go quite fast, so there's 3rd place. Did we get on the board this time? Oh, no. 2nd place had the Delve Helm. Who's 1st place? It's me! Yeah! Easy clap. Oh, I wonder if it was the shoes. Gotta be the shoes, right? Woo! Nice. Happy with that. That gives you a bunch of tokens. Now that she's won 1, I can feel like, you know, she'll have the confidence to show her face around town again. Although I do need to fix that Mog. So 1st place gives you a flat 50 tokens, so I can buy one of the expensive pieces. Although at 62, I'm still kind of 3 shy of, like, getting another small piece. I guess it's never going to work in totally even numbers. I don't know if, I guess I don't know if goblins are favored, but I don't really know if, whatchamacallum's gnomes are all that favored either. Don't mind me forgetting where I just did all this transmogging. Never noticed the tokens are capped at 200. Yeah, they don't let you hoard them forever. Unfortunate. Skirting like raps. Nice that we can get some of these from Trial of Style. I'll do another one on her. So that if you didn't want to buy any of them from the trading post, you can still have some options in some neutral colors. Kind of nice. I mean, I can't imagine why I don't just run around like this all the time. She looks like she lost a bet. Always fun when a 1-hour meeting lasts almost 2. Oh no. Welcome back. We're doing a new Trial of Style. The last theme was Mismatched Mayhem, which is what happened here. Listen, it's not about what you're wearing, it's about how you sell it. Still in meetings. Pray for Mojo. Oh, man. Yeah. We're gonna mog on this side this time. It'll be lucky. Oh, they'll sell you stuff in here, too. Fun and flirty. She is ready for fun and flirty. Does she have a skirt? She's got like the bikini set. She's also got Love Witch stuff. There's always the lovely dress. Maybe with like... I mean, is it flirty though? I guess I could just take the weapon off if I don't feel like it goes with it. That's boring. That's lazy. Do we have sandals? We do. I don't even have a shirt equipped, so if I wanted to mog a shirt, I'd have to sort something else out. Because male chest pieces aren't the flirtiest. I mean, if nothing else, it's cute. Oh, the glasses kind of clip with her with her hair. It's again not wildly original. Do we have time to do them separately? Yeah, we'll do a one shoulder cape. For all the good that'll do. I think she's cute if nothing else. Yeah, she had a rose in her hair. I changed it out for the sunglasses, although they clip horribly. Oh well. Would you go Goblin Priest main? Nah, I know better now. I know I'm a gnome. I get itchy if I get off gnome too long. Aw. Oh my god! Oh, I love it. It's so good. People are more creative than me with the fan and the upright orc. I like that with the butterfly wings. Slash flirt. Yeah, I feel like the only thing even mildly different I did to it was putting the one shoulder cape on it, and that's just because we were just talking about a single shoulder. I mean, that's fun. I hate when I think I have a killer Mog don't even place. People just don't understand. I feel like Fun and Flirty was made for goblins. Doing great as an earthen, being creative. Easy. If he doesn't place, I'm quitting. So many elves. I've actually had a decent... There are lots of elves, but I've had a decent mix of races in these. I've seen a few different undeads. Or maybe the same one more than once, I don't know. Oh gosh, I blew a kiss to somebody in particular. This is my nightmare. I just meant to blow a kiss in general. I hate it when I accidentally do that. I always try to target myself. Crookes, thank you for the 5-month resub. Appreciate it. Oopsies. Oh, I'm back. I might wear this. I might do delves like this. This is a cute outfit. I don't know. I don't know about that Nightborn. TOS hard mode go in as a mechanome, right? There shouldn't be... I mean, I guess people can just game it. You can't really put, like, achieves for winning trial of style, but winning on a mechanome should be some kind of an accomplishment. Or Drakthir in form. Yeah. Alright, who's placing? How does this work? They give a theme and they give you 2 minutes-ish to mog into the theme, and then people go in head-to-head voting rounds. And at the end, everybody gets tokens that you can spend on mog, but you'll get more if you place in the top 3. I didn't place! He won though, that's good. Aww. Really enjoying your pets, the Bob especially. It's Kablooey! Oh, thanks, Dorda. I liked mine too. I think I'm gonna save it to wear it sometime. I think it's cute with this goblin. Pretty pink boppin'. And then we'll just undo all the changes and save the set, and that way she can whip this out some other time. I'm not convinced. I wonder if the glasses killed it. Just because they clip with her hair over her face. Some goggles do a better job of going, like, fully on top of it. Or I guess you can go fully underneath it. I don't know why I take it so personally when I don't play, so I was proud. Oh, yeah. It is, like, fully trading post stuff, though. Maybe that's why. So, send me back in. I have 26 tokens, so I can buy another thing. Lots of new stuff this time. Oh, manuscript. Yeah, sure. We're gonna get it all eventually. The order doesn't specifically matter. Can't tell what people are emoting on. I have mispredicted each of my rounds. You can never really account for humans. And also, it's always possible that people are going in with their friends and they're vote sharing. That's what I tell myself. It's probably not true, but that's what I tell myself every time. I don't know if you can queue in a group, but even if you can't, you could probably queue snipe. Yeah, every time I lose, I'm just like, oh, it's fine. Someone's probably just win trading. They definitely liked my outfit. They're just, you know, everybody cheating. It's a Waluigi line. This clip, it really is pretty bad. It kind of makes her look like a Muppet. She looks fab. She's got abs for days. She's been working on her core. Alright, what's our theme this time? Hunters forever here. If I do more of this tomorrow, I'll probably take my gnome. Showtime. I was afraid of this. I don't know what the show is. Do I have any great coats? There's the Public Defender's coat. I mean, that matches. I don't know. Maybe with a hat. Maybe with a shoulder cape. A single shoulder cape. We're actually getting somewhere with that. I don't know what the show is, mind you, but that's fine. Okay. Sometimes it's better not to do a belt. Sometimes, if you do a belt, you won't show anyway. Weird. Okay. So the hat does kind of hide her hair, though. So if I was going to do... I feel like the hat is very Showtime, though. It's Lord Walden's top hat. Need more black. Yeah, but, like, I don't have anything, really. I think it's fine. They're all neutrals. It would be either that or glasses. Maybe shades? Where are the glasses? My problem is I can never find anything. Ooh. That's nice. Slightly fancier hat. Because, yeah, those are the shades. Those are good, but not for this mug. The belt doesn't show. I was trying to put a belt on, and it was getting hidden under the coat. I like the boots matching. I think they're good. Ardenweald mog? I don't know if that would land. It might. I like this. I think this is as good as I'm gonna get here. It's at least got a vibe, you know? I feel like this is a hard theme. See how it does. I would vote for it. Aw, shucks. We shall wave to our people. Oh, she's a little bit deranged when she waves. Hi. Hello, Pixelmantian. How you doing today? I feel like somebody who's moving, even if they're just dancing like that, is always going to be more, yeah, sheathing, unsheathing the weapon is good, than somebody who's just like completely perfectly still. I like that. I think it's one of the hats I was looking at. With like a lunar festival suit. Tried to do sourdough bread, but it wasn't rising. Oh no! Is your starter okay? Is it happy in its conditions? Let's do a point. And a gasp. Then maybe a nice wave. Oh, I got that from a bakery. Only did it because I felt I was on a bread making era. Turns out it's a long way. Yeah, it's tough. The zombie mariachi mug is good, but I think you should get this one. I don't know. You never know when a blood elf in like a shirt is gonna take it. I do like this one. He's a hunter too. I think this is gonna be our last yeah, our last go of today. Alright. Oh, I was third. I'll take third. Oh no, I'm not third! It's still going! For some reason I thought I got third. I don't know if I'm... Well, now I'm gonna feel bad if I get less than third. That's gonna be embarrassing. The fabulous Boppin. I liked the slash point. Alright, there's third. Blue elf in the hat. Daughter picked out her first flower to buy. Showed her how to repot. Watered last night, bouncing back. Nice! Oh. Alright. Well, my favorite Mogwen, so that's good. How many tokens do I have? 12? Okay, I said I was done, but I'm doing one more. You can't end on a loss. I'm bitter now. Oh, man. Got a lot of Mog to farm. You just be a blood elf and put on the Black Mage Weave leggings and call it a day. I want a potted flower. I don't know what kind of flower in a pot. Do I have a flower pot? I mean, I have lots of pots. Maybe next time. Well, no, now's not the time for me to be getting stuff like that. I need to contain my gardening energy. Use it to fuel my house hunting energy. This way. This is where we queue up. Transmog's free this week. Putting her pretty outfit back on. She picked an English primrose. Aww. I'm Googling. I have mini roses. English primrose. Oh, that's pretty. Do you do keys? Don't know what kind of content you're into. I do, yeah. I do keys. I raid. I collect a lot. This is my alt that I've just started for this season, so her gear is mostly from Delves. That's for transmog is if I'm not using someone's mount. Yeah. What is my Mythic Plus score? I'd have to check my priest. I guess I could Raider IO myself. Raider IO Inksy Lightbringer. Don't mind me Googling my own character. 22. Hang on. That's my healer score. Doesn't it just have a regular score? 25? No. Okay. 2211. No PvP at all. I haven't been playing any PvP this season. Suspicious styles. Suspicious. Okay. I want the shades. Nothing says suspicious like sunglasses. Gosh, I wish I remembered the names of everything. There we go. And then, what says suspicious? What if it's a black dress? With like a watch. Definitely needs gloves, like fingerless gloves. Black fingerless gloves if we have them. Maybe opera gloves. I guess they're not called that, are they? Actually, those look pretty good. They look like she's about to disembowel somebody. Masquerade mask? Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, I feel like black fingerless plain, like really like low ones. Oh, those are pretty good. And then, is there anything that says suspicious? Back piece wise? Not really. Ah, that's ran out of time. We're okay with it. I don't know about the boots. I don't know if those are suspicious. They stand out a little bit. I feel like what's most suspicious is when you're trying to blend in. I like this with like the little like bone knuckle gloves. Oh, I didn't hide the pants under my dress, so that's no good, but another emote that we can do is a /talk. Gloves and glasses give an 80s vibe. I feel like it's kind of a cool outfit. I would wear that mug again too. can't believe I forgot to hide the pants underneath this dress. It would have looked so much better. I don't know. He looks like an upstanding pirate. He looks like a plunder lord that you can set your watch by. Reliable, not the same as honest. But I'm not suspicious of him. I feel like I know exactly what he's up to. There's their number 3. Here's number 2. Who got number 1? Is it the pirate? It is. Hey, well, maybe I can. Maybe I can end on a loss. I got 17 tokens for that at least. I liked Maya. I'm gonna fix it up and wear it for a while. It's probably because they could see my pants through my skirt. It's just a bit of a wardrobe malfunction here. Just hide that there. Yeah, I don't think I'd change a thing. Rigged. Maybe like that. One shoulder cape. Just because it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of fun. Oh, shoes. Gotta fix the shoes. I'm just making this to wear now. Go to afternoon. I'll go to afternoon. We're gonna call this suspicions. Bobbin. Hope you're having a lovely day. I am just about done for today. So we could just wear black boots. Kind of hard to have a... I feel like those look fine too. They've got like a little bit of detail on them. You're not really going to see much of the shoes. Trial of Style. It's back. It's got a ton of new rewards on it.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we can buy here. We got 29, so we can buy something for 25 and call that pretty good. Looks like there's a new... What do I want here? Long skirt, maybe? Because the rest of them are just like... There's lots of banded legs. Nice. Alright. I'm finished for today. So much voting against the best sets now. I know. Can't we just all agree? I'm finished. I'll be back tomorrow. I bet you we're going to do more Trial of Style tomorrow because it's, firstly, fun. And secondly, I need a bunch more stuff. So looking forward to that. That'll be a fun Friday stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.